I have been wanting to see Moon Knight come to the MCU for a while. I thought that he would have made a fantastic Netflix show back when Netflix was making great Marvel shows, and of course that never happened, but I would still like to see him come to the MCU at some point. I think he would be a fantastic character to see. So we have a bit of news coming out recently about Keanu Reeves and Moon Knight, where even the Russo brothers, who directed Avengers Endgame, were talking about how much they think that how cool it would be to see Keanu Reeves playing Moon Knight. And I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be a really cool fit. And Keanu Reeves is someone who I, you know, really enjoy watching, especially recently. I feel like that I have become an even bigger fan of Keanu Reeves with the John Wick movies and all of that type of stuff. And he kind of has become an icon in a lot of ways, more than he has been in the past, which is really cool to see. You know, he's just a great guy, and it's refreshing to have people like him who are in Hollywood, who aren't the typical SJW type of people working in Hollywood. So, you know, I'm always down to see what Keanu Reeves is going to do next. As much as I don't think that he should join the MCU at this point with the current state of things in the MCU, you know, I'm still going to be excited if he does join the MCU, just because it gives me a chance to see more Keanu Reeves on the big screen. So fans can now get a taste of how Keanu Reeves would look as Moon Knight, courtesy of some new fan art. So we're going to be taking a look at that. The Russo brothers, who directed Avengers Endgame, offered their thoughts on Keanu Reeves in the role. So actually, I'm gonna just take a look at this real quick here. Endgame directors think Keanu Reeves would make a good Moon Knight. Do they have a quote in here? Wrapping up their long-running gig with the MCU via Endgame, Joe and Anthony are now back to being fans of the franchise. They do admit, however, that they have an inkling on what the future holds for the franchise after the universe-shaking events of Avengers Infinity War and its predecessor. We have an idea of what, like, the next one or two are, just from tangentially hearing about it while we were there. I don't know. We don't want to know, in a way. So where's this, where's this, I don't see the Keanu Reeves quote. But when the host floated the idea of Reeves as Moon Knight, the filmmakers were quickly on board, calling that casting choice a good call. Okay, so that's literally all that they said about it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just take a look at this art then. Oh, so this is by Boss Logic, who is, by the way, like the best at coming up with this fan art. He is just out of this world, or whoever is Boss Logic is completely out of this world with their designs. They're fantastic. So we have here Keanu Reeves as Moon Knight, as you can see, which is pretty dope. And then we have here the other version, which is really cool with Keanu Reeves in the background there as well. So, you know, that looks really awesome. And honestly, you know, as much as I don't want Keanu Reeves to join the MCU at this point, I would still be excited to see him. And you know, Keanu Reeves, I will always support Keanu Reeves in any sort of role that he takes. So, you know, it doesn't really matter to me what he does. So, you know, I'd be down with this. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this? What do you think about Keanu Reeves possibly joining the MCU? I know that there's been a lot of talk recently about that, and it would be interesting to see how that would go down. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.